Hello there, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whichever place you're watching me from. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abigail Stacy. I'm from Kenya. If it's your very first time here, consider subscribing. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. And if you're a returning subscriber, I'm so grateful, and I'm happy to have you here. So today is on Friday, and you're ushering in the weekend. I know I've been away for some time, been so busy here and there, that we have to work, we have to attend to some things here and there. Yeah, so it hasn't been so easy, but I'm glad you're faring on well. And thank you guys for 1,000+ subscribers. I didn't know that at a time like this I'll be at 1,085 subscribers. So all thanks to you for making that happen. I'm so grateful. And today is such a good day. I don't know. I'm happy. I'm alive, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful. As you can see, I'm just in the house doing nothing. It's been a very hot day, you know, but I'm glad that I get to rest, to unwind. Since the week has been so tough, so tough. Yeah, for the ones joining, thank you so much. Please like the live. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Okay, and let's talk. I don't know if this is the perfect time for me to go live. I've never really understood the algorithm, how it works, the time that there is a time that I can go live, and I get this many people joining my live, and there are days whereby when I join, we only have a few. So I've never really understood the algorithm. I'll have to go and check my YouTube studio to actually have a clue where my larger audience comes from, so I can actually be able to plan well, to plan well. Yeah, yeah. So I'm here, and instead of actually sitting and waiting for you guys, I can actually do something constructive as I wait. Some clothes here that I need to fold. Yeah, some laundry here that I need to fold. I'm not so good at it, but I try. I hate anything domestic. I hate everything domestic, but I'm learning. I'm learning. Growing up in an African home, you have to do everything that comes your way. You can't say that I know how to do this, I don't know how to do this. You just have to do everything. So let us wait for some people here so we can talk, you know, before we continue with what is aligned for the day, before the day comes to an end. There's some things that you usually plan, in the morning when you wake up, or even a day prior, and say, this is what I will do. That reminds me that we were actually to meet up with Professor Audrey. I hope that he'll actually see this and tell me what we need to do, because we were to meet, I guess, this weekend, but not so sure when. So I really hope that he'll join the live. I really hope that he will. So this week I've been that hard working. Tomorrow is a weekend, and I don't have laundry to wash. The only dirty clothes that I have are the ones that I took off when I came back from school. So that's progress. That's progress. We are heading somewhere. I'm hardworking, not every day, but some days. There's some days that you feel like you can actually do something, and have other days that you feel that you're tired. Yeah, but it's still okay. So guess this place is really hot, and it got myself thinking, you know, for example, back home, if it were that place that I'm from, that would have been this hot, I don't know how I would have survived, you know. Here, like, you can wear a short, you can wear this sleeveless top and nobody cares, you know, like it's normal since it's hot. But back home, you can't wear such a thing. Actually, be free and walk on the road. You find actually the older, much older people, not actually much older, even the medium aged, will be like, you know, you're not dressed decently, you gotta dress decently, you don't like this, you don't like that, you know. But it's still good since it's a village setup. People have to uphold the morals and the values. So guys, I would really like you to help me with something. I'm planning to buy very budget friendly camera for content creation, and I don't know what to go for. You know, I need something cheap, and when I say cheap, I know Kenyans, they would understand what I mean. So I need some recommendations so we can know where we are starting from, where we're headed. Yeah, because we really need to start this going. We almost ending the second month of February, that is February 2026, and we need to do something constructive. Yeah, for the one joining, thank you so much. Please tell me where you're watching me from, and feel so much welcome here. Guys, growing up, this, are, this has actually been my worst chore. You know, folding this laundry, you know, cleaning the house. As I said earlier, I hate everything domestic. And my mom usually complained back at home, telling me, you know, you're very lazy. I don't know who's gonna love you. You need to change your ways. That's what they always say, change your ways. I really need to understand this algorithm, how it works, you know. But I guess during the weekends is when people are very much free. That is when I get this larger audience tuning in. Yeah, but the past 2 weeks I've had a very good time, interacting with people. I've seen people from different places. I've seen an increase in the number of subscribers. Yeah, and that actually gives me much joy, and it gives me hope and strength to do better, to do better. I'm having connectivity issues. I don't know what's happening with my network connection. Guys, I really need to get a stand. This is really tough. This is really hard. Kuna wale wenye wanasema mwaka ikianza hii mwaka ni yao. I hope kwenye mko bado mnasema ni yenu. How is it working on your side? Hebu mniambie. Bado 2026 ni yenu ama mmechange mind? Kumbuka ndio inaanza tu. Si tuko Feb? Yeah, we still have 10 more months to go. Kuna wale mlisema mtasave mita, kuna wale mlisema mtasave sijui nini. We have some other people wenye mlisema mtasave mnunue gari, mnunue shamba. Kuna wale wa family life, they said this year lazima watatafuta mtu. How is it going? How is it going? Kuna hope ama tungoje 2027? Okay, as for me, kile chenye everything that I prayed for, naona ni kama itawak. Si tunaona kama itawak. It will definitely work. Yeah, that's how positive I am about this. As much as inakaa ni kama vitu ziko tough, bado na feel like still way early. You can get whichever place that you want. If only you put in the effort that is needed, you'll be there. So yeah, fingers crossed. I still believe this is one of the best years that I'm gonna experience. Yeah, hata kama vitu ni tough, I'm just there, hanging in there, hanging on there, whatever. Kizungu na wazungu shape. Yeah, so I believe that kila kitu itakuwa poa. Don't give up. Ama give up, unaonaje? Tunaweza give up tu. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Okay, when coming here, I never really knew that I can take a lot of water, I'm really getting dehydrated sana, too much. Na sijui shida iko wapi. Tell me why in a day I have to drink all this water. You can see here. Yesterday I carried this one. I went to school and nitoka kwa nyumba by 7:40, nikafika shule by 8. Coming back at around 11, I didn't have the water, and it was still not like a half a day. So no, like it wasn't even half of the day because I came back early at around 11 or 11:20, somewhere there. So I don't know. I thought that my body is really getting used to this kind of environment. But the more tunasonga, the more I realize that I'm really drinking a lot of water. And I don't know what to do. At this rate, I think I'll start carrying the 2 bottles. This one is roughly 3 or 4 liters, something like that. It can be 4 liters. It's so big. And this one, I guess it's 2 or 3 liters. Not so sure. Not so sure. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me what's not happening. Naweza kaa hivi nikidhani niko sawa, kume mambo yangu ni serious. Upate hata nafaa kwenda kuona daktari. Nyinyi watu mniambie by the way. Nisijipate niko kwa shida. Nisijipate niko kwa shida. Another thing is about the heat. As time in Asonga, I can't compare how I'm reacting to this heat. Week 1 and right now it's week 5. It's now the 5th week. I can't really tell if I'm really adapting or it's becoming worse, but I think I'm doing fine. The first weeks I could actually just walk for a very short distance and I start sweating, really sweating, ile mingi maji meja. But right now I can even walk to school and back and I'm just fine, no sweating, no nothing. The past weeks I had to get out of the house a bit early, go to school and then find somewhere to rest. Place yenye kuna breeze, kuna wind, kuna nini, like kuna feel like kabaridi for around 20 minutes before going to class. It was really tough. I could go to class and because of the heat I have to kutoka tena, go find somewhere and sit and rest for a while before I continued anything that I really needed to do during that day. What is another thing? Another thing is that I haven't really had time to explore even the neighborhood. Yeah, where we are, leave alone going to the market or even the town. Our neighboring places, the environment, the surrounding. I haven't had the chance to explore and see how this place looks like, how people are living. But I hope next week, I'll get my stand next week. Yeah, we'll start with what we have. I'll start with my phone and then I work on the camera. But next week, I'm hoping that I'll get the money to buy the stand and then we'll start showing you people around. So I guess my first video upload will be that weekend. Yeah, that weekend. This coming weekend. Yeah, this weekend. That is the time I'll start creating content, uploading videos. So you guys, stay tuned. If you haven't subscribe because a lot is coming your way, and I'm definitely sure that you love the series. It will be a good one. Trust me, it will be a good one. But I'm still actually kind of concerned. Professor OJ, if you happen to see this live, please reach out to me. Please. You really need to do something tomorrow or maybe Sunday, whichever that is okay with you. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, since you've been here, I know you have some good phone or maybe a camera or maybe a stand that you can actually do something. Yeah. Ndio tuone tutafikia wapi. Hii mwaka hii tuna force. Unaona? Hata kama ifanyiki, like you just have to force issues. Nafikia mahali kwenye sasa unasema hapa sichezi pole na nafaa kucheza raha. Sio? Yeah. So I'm still nipake glossy. Okay. Siniingilie sana comment section. Being a lady is quite expensive. What do you mean I have to buy this thing at 150 shillings? This thing, as small as this one. Look at it. Hata nikuisha kanaisha. Naona hakuna kitu hapa ndani. Nikuisha kanaisha. Being a lady is very expensive. Nimejaribu kukaa kama bro nikasema, nikiendelea kuishi kama bro, sioni nikipata mtu. Ikabidi I change my ways, guys. So I'm changing my ways for the better. Not doing the extra obviously, but these small things, you should not actually live like a man. Sindio? Unaishi maisha yako. There's no difference between you and a man. Now look at me, for example. I don't have braided hair. I don't have relaxed hair. I don't have makeup makeup on. I don't wear makeup. I don't do what else. I'm not looking like a lady. Yeah, so I'm trying this year to be quite intentional about myself. Hmm? More intentional than last year. Yeah, I hope I'll manage. I hope I'll manage. It's not that easy, guys. Doing something that you're not used to. Oh my God. But mtangangana, mtangangana. Since you're here, you'll be telling me how consistent I am. If you notice some inconsistency, you tell me shift. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. But you ain't doing something extra. Just the normal things. Yeah, and you see how this goes. This goes. Where did people go? Where did they go? Ama napotea siku mbili pia wanapotea. Wanasema hiyo hata nikaa amechoka. Guys, sijaenda mahali. I'm still here. I'm still here. And that's why I'm really, really, really hoping that you turn on your notifications. Because if you subscribe and you don't turn your notification, itakuwa ngumu. So I really need you guys to get notified every time that I do post something, anytime that I go live, That way, to keep on toes, tunaongea, tunajua tuko wapi. Yeah. Wenye kunaendelea nadhani kama audience yangu ni ya majuu ama ni ya Wakenya. Unajua Wakenya nini dating kwa job. Na majuu na sisi wanafanya. Are they asleep or something? Something like that. So I'll have to know my audience. Nikumbushe niingie YouTube studio nijue. But this one is so cute. When buying it, I was not quite sure if I really needed it, but it's one of the best. Hata ikidry, it doesn't leave these crazy marks. Hata ikiisha. We have the ones that tunanunua alafu with time inachapa kitu hapo some crazy mark. But this one has been one of the best. And very cheap. Very cheap. So I would recommend. Location Dubois. If that is how you call the place. I saw some people actually correcting someone who said Dubois in some platforms, and I was like, kwani hakuitwi Dubois kunaitwa, and they gave some crazy pronunciation. I don't know in which language. So guys, today this video is actually to tell you how I'm faring on and to thank you for all your support. And to promise you that we'll be back bigger and better. Yeah. So I guess from next weekend, trust me, I'll be uploading videos. Plenty of videos will be coming your way. And please stay tuned. Watch, comment, like, share. Let us see how this goes. I'm still hoping and praying that everything goes on well as planned. May God hear our prayers. Been trying to think, maybe tomorrow we should go back to the beach. I don't know, but I'm still okay. I'm not yet past the fact that I almost drowned the other time. I wish I had someone with a camera, It would have been so easy. Telling stories isn't that good without saying what really happened that day. Hmm? I drank plenty of water, not just water, salty water. Wakenya, salty water. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god. Nisianze kutafuta sijui accent ya wapi. Niongee yenyewe si ndio? Hmm? It is what it is. Mimi ni Mwafrika nikubali, si ndio? So guys, I think I have to go, and then maybe in the evening we'll still go live again. Evening we'll go live some other time, let's say tomorrow. Yeah, something like that. So you have yourself a good day ahead, and we'll talk, we'll keep in touch. So bye. Have a good time.